This September is the month of things beginning to move forward again. So with events in your life, progress you're making, and events you're expecting to happen, this is the month for us to get back on track. If you're excited to find out what this means for the collective this September 2023, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, if you're new here, I am Maren. I am a Western astrologer using the tropical zodiac. If you want to learn more from me, look at my exclusive content. All that is linked down below at Passes with my courses and other things I offer, as well as my readings are linked down below too, whether you want a live reading or a more affordable pre-recorded reading with a question or two answered. So the beginning of this month starts out with the very exciting event of Venus retrograde ending and Venus stationing direct on September 4th. With Venus stationing direct, relationships, money, and aesthetic decisions will now be much easier to navigate, and it is recommended to now resume normal manifesting around these things that are very valuable in our lives. This will not immediately resolve as of September 4th, but you can expect it to get easier the second half of September as the shadow period ends and gradually become even more aligned. So if you were hearing back from an ex, if you were resuming any kind of a partnership during August, things will now make more sense and likely come to a close. If you started a new relationship, things will likely become even clearer with anything that was a little bit muddy. Then on the 3rd to the 4th as well, Jupiter will trine Mercury. This shows very uplifting, very positive communication. It's a great time for manifesting or having conversations like negotiations or signing contracts. Great energy for your words and good luck to be aligned and things to go very well verbally or logistically. Then on the 5th to the 6th, there is a Sun-Mercury cazimi in Virgo. A cazimi is when the sun and another planet are conjunct within 1 degree, and this shows with Mercury a realization or insight of information that is very valuable. So if you were looking at getting clarity or information on something, the Sun-Mercury cazimi on the 5th to the 6th is a really unveiling time for clarity around the details of something. Then from the 7th to the 8th, Jupiter will trine the sun in Virgo. This is very good for our creativity having good luck or optimistically looking at the bright side around things and having a very upbeat energy, especially around taking action or being confident. On the 14th, there is a new moon in Virgo, and I will have a full video on this as well coming out right a few days after this probably. This new moon in Virgo is very, very analytical, but also involves a little bit of backtracking or rethinking things. So this new moon probably comes off the heels of realizing that we need a new plan or a new way of going around things logistically in our lives. It's not overly emotional, it's not overly complicated, but Mercury is the ruler of this new moon and it's retrograde, which shows going back or rethinking things as the premise for why we are redoing some things in our life. Then on the 15th, Mercury will station direct in Virgo, meaning that Mercury retrograde is over. This shows that the second half of September will have more forward movement in regards to communication, travel, and logistical decisions. With the second half of the month having both Venus and Mercury direct and no retrogrades, this is when things really start to pick up. Progress starts to happen, and it feels like all of our hard work that was behind the scenes during the summer is now moving forward. And just like Venus retrograde, since there's a shadow period, it's not as if on the 15th things will resume as normal, but it will likely mean that there's more momentum and continuing on an exponential degree to pick up as we head into October, which is so weird to say when I'm filming this on the first day of July, but that's how far ahead I film these. Then on the 15th to the 18th, Jupiter will square Venus in Leo. So Jupiter squaring Venus is really great for over-the-top optimism and over-the-top abundance. This is like too good to be true, but it's not too good to be true energy. Really high energy, very abundant, great day for manifesting from the 15th to the 18th, over-the-top, high good energy kind of thing. On the 23rd, Libra season starts, meaning that the focus is going to be a little more on social harmony, reducing harm, and being on that. My cat is trying to climb the cat tree this is resting on right now. Sun entering Libra is an overall much more social, harmonious energy than Virgo season. You're probably going to feel more just like kind of like zesty, I like to say. Libra's so zesty. Libra's like the most like just like, you know, you get it. You get it. Very zesty energy for the last few days of September. On the 25th, Jupiter will trine Mercury again now that Mercury is direct. expect. Another day for speaking things into existence, signing contracts, manifesting verbal harmony. The 25th is another great day for that, very optimistic communication. And then on the 29th, there's a full moon in Aries, which shows a letting go or an ending around a personal endeavor or an independence that we need. So there could be something we're letting go of and needing to go our own way at the end of the month that we're likely really passionate about and have been passionate around for a while, where we feel the need to break away or do our own thing. I will have a full video on this as well. So if you have any thoughts around what's coming up for you or the collective this September, do let us know down below. This is a very getting back on track month that I really, really like. The oracle deck card that we have for this September is Yin, feminine polarity, introspection, contemplation, receive, accept, imagination, intuition. So when this card comes up in this deck, it usually deals a lot with taking the back seat and letting life play things out for you. So trust that as things pick up, you just need to receive. You don't need to drive this car. You don't need to be the boss. Let yourself receive, let yourself be feminine and accepting around what comes this month. So if you have any questions or comments, as usual, do leave me them down below. Would love to hear from you and how you're feeling about this September. I like that the retrogrades are ending. I like that we're getting back on track, and I'm looking forward to things happening this month. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.